Hi, welcome to Watson's Stay Healthy Expertise Bright Start for Healthy Kids. My name is Ruby, Watson's pharmacist, and today we have Dr. Azam here with us today to talk about healthy growing with kids. So Doctor, we have the first question for you is, how do we know if our child is growing well based on age and gender?
As you know, child, it ranges from 0 to 1 year old, 1 year old to 5 years old. So, for example, for the first 1 year, let's take it for example for the first 1 year, right? The basic rule or the basic principle is that a child should double the weight by 6 months and triple the weight by 1 year, yeah? And then the other thing is that they should grow by approximately 10 inches in the first 1 year. But how can we be very sure? Well, there is such a thing as a growth chart. So if the child is following a certain centile curve, it means that the child is growing well. But if the child starts off to fall off a centile curve, it means something is not right. So you need to be alerted that something is not going normally here. Yeah?
Okay, so in that case, can we know that what are the nutritional needs depending on their age?
Well, let's start off with 0 to 6 months of age. Yeah? So we always warrant for children from 0 to 6 for a mother to breastfeed the child fully, because whatever they need will be in that breast milk. Yeah? Then comes when we start what we call the weaning diet. The simple solution is to look at the child itself. So when a baby is looking at your food and goes, it means that they are ready to eat, you see. So this is how we know that the baby is ready for a weaning diet. Okay, when you talk about nutrition, right? I mean, food, you have your carbohydrate. We tend to look into fruit purees, like things like you can use avocado. And when you initiate this food, you don't want to give too much at one go. You just want to entice the child to start eating bit by bit, give them the taste. And as the child grows older, that's where you start putting more and more things into the food. Yeah. So you want to start, and usually we tend to initiate protein by the age of around 6 months. Okay, you need to be very careful with protein, because protein is the one that a lot of children can develop a bit of allergy with it. Yeah. Okay, just say that you want to give chicken, so you boil the chicken, you use the broth, and you put your rice into it and you mash it, and then you put bits of chicken into it and you mash it again. This is how we start. And if the chicken is all right, then we put up with fish. And if the fish is all right, then we can add up beef, for example. This is how it works. Yeah?
Alright, so the next question I have for you is a challenge that faced by many parents is, how do we deal with picky eaters?
Just imagine if I am a child that I only get to eat pasta. Yeah, I mean, I just eat pasta. And I keep liking pasta and the mother keeps on giving me pasta, definitely I would not want to try anything else, you see. So by giving this child food, different types of taste, different types of food, from the word go, it will help to allow the child to sort of appreciate the different tastes of food. You see? A lot of babies that are breastfed tend to be less picky. It's because the taste of the breast milk sometimes differ depending on what the mother eats. And therefore, because of the different tastes in the breast milk, the child becomes acclimatized. I mean, they are more used to it and they don't become very picky with their food. Yeah. The other thing that you need to be careful about when you feed the baby is never force the baby to eat. Okay, you put up the food on the table, let them eat. If they don't want to eat, just finish. And in between lunch and dinner, you put some snacks there, but don't give some chocolates or something nice, yeah? And then by the time it's dinner time, they'll be hungry. And when they're hungry, they'll start eating. So this is how we can handle these children that are picky or very adamant in getting certain food. But there's a group of picky eaters where they have another problem that comes into play. And the parent must be very sensitive towards it. So this is where the parents may want to ask the opinion of a pediatrician or a doctor, whether is there anything else that's going on wrong with my child if my child is a picky eater.
Doctor, can you share with us some tips on how to ensure the children can get a balanced nutrition?
Chill, relax, don't get panicky, I mean, if there are days that they don't eat, let it be. There'll be days that they will eat. You see, when you gauge a child's diet, it's not about that day, it's about the whole week, you see? Give them different taste, different food, different texture. There are some parents who feel that, oh, my child only wants to eat biscuits. You can give biscuits, but give square biscuit, give round biscuit. Play with the food. It's not all the time that you need to make sure that whenever you serve the child, it is eaten. And sometimes it's good to get the child to be involved in the making of the food, meaning they are there to hold the food, help the mother, and chances are they will eat more because they feel that they are involved in the whole thing. So there's a lot of things that you can do.
Thanks for your knowledge and sharing today, Doctor, and I'm sure all the parents will benefit a lot. So do stay tuned for the next session on kids immunity. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye!